Thank you. My name's Princess OGUN from the Office of Women in Mining in Nigeria, EBONYI State Chapter. I am the leader of EBONYI State Chapter anyway. We are here in the land of Ogun State, where they call Igbesa. We have visited the mining site. We are here for advocacy visits to guide and sensitize the miners on safe mining. The level of degradation they're doing here is very high. Many abandoned pits, no reclamation of sites. After miners mine whatever they're mining, sand, and name it, they leave the place so open, very big, wide. That can cause an erosion to the community. And the worst part of it is that the miners here, none of them have title. They don't have no, according to the land occupiers and the community leaders, none of them have consent. I don't know how they get their mining license. And they did not have CDA. The community, the land occupiers say they don't even know what CDA is all about. They don't even have agreements. The miners come to them and say they want to buy land, they buy, and it was so annoying, because we know in this country mining site is not to be sold, it's to be leased. So we are here to educate them how they should go about it. We have visited the palace, we have had a town hall meeting with the with the chiefs, with the KBAC, with the landowners, with the land occupiers. In fact, our visit is an eye opener to them, because many of them are ignorant of what they're doing. What they do is that when a miner comes and want to buy land, they will say the mining site, and how much? 1,500,000. And tomorrow they see the miner will start excavating sand. You can see the truck and the excavating sand. Some are doing this what they call lap tracks. Some they have even put a dredging machine, sucking the sand without the community benefiting anything, even the landowners. So we are trying to put them together to know how mining is being done. And two, they should not leave the place open. In their own case, this non-lead and zinc site, where after you have harvest lead or zinc or gold, you can use overburden to refill or reclaim the site, because you can't go to another place and start digging again to reclaim. So we are like looking a way forward, how that land can be useful again in this community, so that it cannot cause erosion or harm, because they don't even observe the Mining Act. The Mining Act 2007 stated that every miner should give 30 meters from residence or from road. This we don't observe it. They don't even give 1 meter. Look at building, look at the site. Some of the wall is collapsing. Even there is one prison that part of it is collapsing, and nobody is saying anything. And the community, the traditionalists, they are ignorant. We'll have tell them, have one-on-one meetings, sensitize to them how they should be doing it. And miners also, when they saw us coming around, they started running away. They don't want to see us, because they know the question we have for them. Are you mining here? Do you have a title? Do you have mining lease? Do you have a land sense? Do you have a community development agreement? Do you have EIA? Oh, they didn't have any. So, but the community will have advised them, those abandoned area, they can't find the miners, those that are mine that place. We have advised them if they can plant palm tree in that place, or plantain, or an economic tree that can also generate a revenue to them, so that that place will not be left open, because a child can run inside that place, even those that is close to road. A vehicle can run inside that pit, and the person may die. So we are talking to the miners in Igbesa land to do the needful, They should also work with the Mining Act. And you can't come to people's community and extract their minerals and leave them with poverty. It's not fair. How can you mine, no agreement, you don't have license, you don't have CDA, the community is not benefiting from it, the land occupiers is not benefiting from it. If you see the community road is very bad, that some part of the community during the rainy season, no truck can move there. Even miners cannot continue the activities. I don't know what it takes for them to just to create a road for the community. So we want miners to do the needful. Women in mining, we are also mining too. We have our mining sites and we are doing it right. That's it. Our logo says, women in mining do the mining right. We are doing it right. We work with the Nigeria Mining Act to ensure that mining is being done and they appropriately. You see, Nigeria have policies and law. Why they have all these policies and laws in mining is to guide the miners, but they are not observing it. They are not working with us Nigerian Mining Act or the laws or the policies. I don't know why they are doing that. They are degrading the land, destroying it. The worst part of it is these land occupiers and the community are not benefiting. And we are here to tell miners to do the needful. We will come back again for a training. We want to train the community how they can be writing their CDA, the way CDA is being to be right, the way it's supposed to. And so many people, women, another one here, women are not even allowed to be involved in mining. It's not right. They are violating the women. We told the cabinet yesterday, even in the cabinet, we didn't see any woman. But they told us they have, but they were not on seat. So we want them to carry women along. Everyone will come to train them how they can be writing the CDA, how they can be going about it. The CDA has a procedure. There is some stakeholders that is being allowed to sit for drafting of the CDA, like the traditional rulers, youth leaders, women wing, non-governmental organization, NGOs, disabled, FMO, Federal Mines Officer, and the Office of the Commissioner for Solid Mineral. So those stakeholders will come together with the operator to write the CD. So we'll be back.
My name is Barrister Mrs. Lydia Nwibo from the Office of the Nigerian Women in Mining, EBONYI State Chapter. I am the Assistant Legal Advisor. Well, we came to Ogun State in Igbesa land and we visited so many mining sites. We visited Idasha mining site, Odungbe, and so many others. And in our findings, most of the mining sites are not reclaimed. The miners, after mining, they don't reclaim it, they leave the place open. Another findings is that the distance between the mining site and the residential area is very close. The distance between the mining site and a residential area is too close. The miners should always observe what is written in the Mining Act, which says that they should at least have 30 kilometers away from the mining site. The residential building should at least be 30 kilometers away from the mining site. And the people should always, the land occupiers and the landowners should not sell their land outrightly. Outright sale of land is not acceptable. I think in a consent letter that is being issued by the federal government states that they should lease out the land. They should lease out for like 5 years, 10 years, depending on the agreement between them and the landowners. And they should make sure that there is a sworn affidavit sworn at the Federal High Court to accompany the consent letter. And my advice to the youth of Igbesa land is they should know their right. They should know when they are being cheated. They should know when their right is being trampled upon. They shouldn't accept peanuts some miners, and they should make sure that things are done the way it's supposed to be.
And by name, Aga Confidence Ogechi from Women in Mining Nigeria, EBONYI State Chapter. Actually, our visit here in Ogun State, here in Igbesa, was an eye-opener to the land occupiers and the community. Well, my colleagues have said it all, but there's something I want to point out. One of the miners, when we met them at that Ilecha mining site, there's something he said that sounds to our ears. The question we asked him, what benefits are this community driving for people? What he said was that it is not his responsibility, that after all, that he has bought the land from them, for that it has nothing to do with the community again. And our visit has really opened their eyes, knowing fully well that they themselves have their own responsibility, because the community they are mining into also to also benefit from them. Like the CDA, they're supposed to sit down and list out what the miner will do for the community. But here in Igbesa, there is nothing like that. And our visit has really let them know that there are some benefits as a community that should also drive on the miners. And they thank you that our visit to the Palace Kingdom have also let them know. Our visit to Kambiesi Obale have really opened their eyes that them themselves also have so many benefits to get from the miners. They can't just come and buy the land and leave the road, the children, the electricity and everything, just leaving the community in dark. So our visits have also let them know that them too have their own right to benefit from their own mining sites.
can buy land. But to mine the sand, you can't. It's not to be said.
No,
it's to be
you
leased.
don't get me. You don't get me. It's like you really don't get this.
What she said
You don't
was
get
that
me.
the landowner asked them to vacate the land for them. That they are not the one who buy. They only an agreement to vacate, to escalate.
What are they escalating?
They excavate
sand.
the sand.
When when you have a hill and you want to break it down to build house, you can do that. But you can't see that trucks are moving sand. Did you get? It's mining.
Yeah, that's good.
Because they're selling it. If it is a hill they want to bring it and make it level to build house, it's a different thing. Let us not cheat ourselves. Let us be transparent. Even you, they don't have food and taste. You're going selling land.
No, they are not selling land. They are
You're cheating yourself because you're ignorant. Is to lease it 5 years. After 5 years, they renew it. If they're complying to the agreement, if they're not complying to the agreement, you can tell them, please, so we have so agreement, you have not do it, you can leave. And that person will go, you have another person. But when you sell it, it belongs to her. Even if she wants to my side, whatever she wants to do, don't have right.
Do you know in their own case, there are different families that owns the land here. Now what they do is that some people come and buy land from them. Then they will ask them, wait, we have to excavate the
sand.
From here to that express is owned by individuals who bought the land. But now we are not knowledgeable about all what they are saying. Even some of them, we have issues on even cadastral certificates. What are going to change what I was saying, Palace? But now that we have come with the knowledge of our authority, we'll be able to be more enlightened on the process.
People need training.
To
educate you how.
I mean, balance. Now that they have ballet, then it will get to the ballet. What's supposed to get to the ballet and it will be able to distribute to the community. Would definitely get to it.
Can we cross about CDA, community development?
My bosses will be able to answer that.
As you're representing your voice,
yes.
You should be knowledge enough.
I am answering that now.
You know why I'm saying this?
Yes. Okay.
From
you
your state.
No.
From
school, hospital.
No. What you don't have knowledge of, I don't want you to answer it.
Exactly.
But from your statement now, thank God you're a journalist. You only acknowledge the land of France. You have been doing job, but nice one. You give them empowerment. Don't be surprised that those 10 people that you employed was nominated from your landlord, that is the land of fires. But when you, since you're working, have you ever paid homage to the king, the traditional ruler?
My bosses, they do.
They do.
Yes.
I would love to see your boss.
So please, you need to see
I know
him.
these
He's
people
a very
here
pleasant person.
are representing the KBS.
Okay, this was me. I'm representing Okube, and he's a very lovely person. I'm telling you.
So please,
himself and his wife, they are
we are
lovely
here.
people.
Do you know that this is not?
Well, you know what?
Do you know that this is not? See, this place is cracking already, and you see, look at the building. It's collapsing. As the day break is going down, the mining act says if 30 meters from the mining site, people do not even observe a minute. 1 meter. Look at it. Can't you see? It's dangerous. A child can ignorantly fall.
Actually, this particular. There are sites that we bought that belongs to us. You get it? But here particularly, Then when we finish our job, you see the police selling. We tell them you are not supposed to sell. I mean, this particular portion and all that. They have their surveyors.
Okay. Do you
They
know,
have everybody
Ma,
that works.
let me react to this statement. Do you know that in Nigerian Mining Act, site cannot be to be sell, is to be leased. 5 years.
Excuse me, no, please.
5 years.
That
Can you
means-
get me?
I think I'm going to stop.
No. What we are saying is not against you. We won't
I
hold you
know, I
anywhere.
know, but
Do you know that
I
the
don't- I
site,
don't want to
you
be part of
buying the
this anymore.
site, the land occupiers are ignorant. They didn't supposed to say the land. They're supposed to lease it to you 5 years. If you have a good
if you
relation.
like the place, there's some portions there that I bought. If I like
Oh,
the
it's
place,
wrong.
yeah, I
No,
can
you
buy
can't.
it for my own use.
No. It's not to be sold.
Okay,
It's
what-
to.
what
It's
is
to
this?
be.
Okay.
It's to be. Hold on.
Sorry, excuse me.
Is to be leased every five years. You renew it.